Hello everyone, this is the Captain Swan podcast broadcasting live. We are gonna be talking about Dark Swan and all the spoilers. I'm Serena, Savior Out on Tumblr, and these are the people with me today.
Oh.
Yes, we are live. Look alive, people.
I forgot I was first. I'm never first. Okay. Hi, I'm Mai, and I'm Alison Griffin Swan.
Hi, I'm Michelle, and I'm to the end of the world or time.
Hi, I'm Ro, and I'm Jiniching Streeta on Tumblr.
Hey, in my defense, I'm never first.
Okay. So there is a Q&A app, which is the same one we used the other time we did live podcast. You should be able to see it and should be able to submit questions for us. But we still have a lot that we got from Tumblr, so we are gonna start with those.
Oh, should we put the disclaimer out about the screw up?
Yes.
Yes.
Do you want to do the disclaimer, Michelle?
Sure.
She wants to.
As some of you may or may not know, The Hollywood Reporter had a massive screw up today. They posted an article that was supposed to be posted after the premiere aired, and it contained massive spoilers. Some of us saw it, some of us did not see it, and we are not going to be talking about it on this podcast.
No. But seriously, if you have half a brain, you know what it is.
Okay, but if you do want to know the spoilers, the article was posted on FVS Salmon Hook on Tumblr, so you can read it there. But please don't send us questions about it because, yeah, it's very, very spoilery. It wasn't meant to be tweeted, so we would prefer not to discuss it, but we will next week when we talk about the episode.
And it spends lots of salt. It's gonna be very salty.
Okay, I'm gonna repeat because we have a few more viewers now. You can ask us questions using the Q&A app. If you are listening from Google Plus, it doesn't work from YouTube. Okay, we can start with the several questions we have from Tumblr. So Anonymous from Tumblr wants to know what's your opinion about the sneak peek. Exactly, they ask, what do you think about the hook sass in the sneak peek? I'm guessing the one with Regina.
All
I haven't
hail
watched
Killian
it.
Jones.
Yep.
I haven't. Which one? The first one that came out, or the newest one?
The newest one, the one with the apprentice.
Oh yeah, I haven't watched that.
Oh, it's awesome. I mean, Killian is literally the only person who does not back down from Regina's crap. So great.
Good. Then I want to
So
watch it
great.
afterwards because I didn't know if it was gonna piss me off, and I was just about to watch Heroes Reborn, so I needed to be in a good mood.
So she can ruin it.
Yeah, she ruined moods, okay?
Okay, and since we were talking about the sneak peeks, what about the sneak peek with Henry?
I love that. More Captain Cobra.
I haven't.
You haven't. Mai! What are you going to talk about?
I don't care. Like, you can talk about it because really. Well, I blame Brett Dalton. I've been a little busy this summer.
Well, I have to say, the Captain Cobra sneak peek makes much more sense after seeing the one with the apprentice, because you're like, why would he suddenly have this idea to break out the Wicked Witch? Oh, wait. Regina can't do the spell. Never mind.
Makes sense.
Because she's too good. Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, so another question from Anonymous on Tumblr. Out of the 5 million spoilers we've gotten about the premiere in the last couple of days, what is everyone's most excited to see in the episode?
That is a tough one because I'm not really excited about anything.
Oh, come
Oh,
on.
wait, no, I'm wrong. I'm excited to see Jen's portrayal
Mm-hmm.
because Jennifer Morrison is an amazing actress.
I'm
And Captain Swan. I'm excited about Captain Swan.
I'm excited about
Honestly.
Captain Swan and Merida.
Oh yeah,
Merida looks cool.
she looks good.
I'm excited
Lassie.
about. Sorry, Ro, what were you saying?
Lassie.
Yeah. I'm excited about the last scene because it was the last scene. It was Hook. The last
The
shot.
last frame is
Yeah,
Hook.
the last frame is Hook, and I think it's gonna be heartbreaking.
Oh
So
God, I'm already gonna be in pain. I'm already in pain. I haven't even seen it yet.
I really want to know how Hook and Darth Swan interact, and then the Captain Swan reunion, of course.
Okay. Can we say what we're not excited about?
I can guess but yes, tell us.
Okay, there was an article, I don't even know who in Tumblr said it, but probably a Regina apologist that went, Korra's the only villain without any remorse. I'm like, are you watching the same show as I am? I mean, come on.
Oh, I
And
saw
then
that one too.
Okay, no. And then it says sassy responses from our favorite queen. Yay. Regina making fun of Snow Spain. You know, I love doing that. I love watching that. And Lana in this red dress, her hair swept to the side and looking as flawless as ever. What have you got now? Eyeballs at the screen. I have never done eyeballs for Lana Parrilla. And plus, Emma Swan did the red dress first, okay? And she did it first, and she did it better. I'm upset.
Oh my goodness.
I'm kind of pissed off about the fact that Snow and Charming don't seem to be in the episode a lot. Like they should be, because it's their daughter. So
But of course, remember, Emma and Eddie don't remember that. They only remember Snow as Regina's BFF. And well,
yeah.
I'm sorry, I'm really salty. This year's gonna be extremely salty, you know that, right?
They're too busy having Charming bro out with Arthur.
Yeah.
Yeah, who even decided that?
And what's poor Snow gonna be doing while her husband's charming out with, or broing out with Arthur, and her daughter's, starting to turn evil? What's poor Snow gonna do? Take care of baby Neil?
She's
Bonding with her
probably
stepmother.
she's
Well, yeah,
she's
there's
probably going to be listening to Regina crying about how her sister had to have a baby with her. I
boyfriend.
can't even say that. It's too way too telenovela for me.
Okay, so next
Okay.
question.
And I'm going to say, because Michelle mentioned it,
Yes.
you're going to have a bromance unlike any other. That's really not possible because Captain Charming exists. And Captain Charming is the best bromance to end all bromances, okay? You do not take my
Potential
Captain Charming
bromance.
away from me.
Guys, can you hear
It's-
me? I'm back.
Yes. Hi.
I was gonna say I think that Snow will probably lean on Lancelot and rekindle that friendship because he's someone that she knew from the past. It's
Yes.
Ben that she was close to.
Yeah, that's gonna make
I agree
Arthur
with
happy.
Well, no, I mean he's somebody that she can relate to, that she can talk to, that somebody outside of who is objective, who is outside of all this mess.
I'm good
She
with that
can
because it means
kind of
more
just
synchro
talk
wells.
to who knows her from before.
Honestly, I'm so okay with that because synchro wells is all that matters.
Oh yeah, I'm excited for I'm glad Lancelot's not dead.
What I'm
Yeah.
pissed off about right now, and I don't know how much of that article that had all.
We're
the
not
mess
talking
as well
about
We're
the
not
article there.
talking
We're
about
not
that.
talking about the article.
at all.
No,
At all.
not
Nope.
the screw up. No.
So that was fake.
No,
No,
it's
it was,
real, but we're not going to talk about it on this show. We're going to talk about it after the episode airs. Because not everybody saw it.
and not
Okay,
everyone wants to be spoiled that much.
All right, I'm not gonna say what was in it. All I'll say is I was pissed off after I read it because I was like, wow, do we really need an overused trope that's been done like every season? Seriously,
Yeah, but
can we move on?
let's not like give hints or anything. Let's not talk about it. We can talk about it next week when it airs.
Yeah, you can rant next week.
Well, you
Yeah.
know, I already warned the listeners that next week's gonna be a salt fest.
And so related to what you were saying, Anon wants to know from Tumblr, is anyone else happy Lancelot isn't dead? I guess yes.
More than happy, and I am so happy and so happy. Cinco Wells is back, bitches.
I'm still trying to figure out how.
I don't care.
Yes,
yeah,
I know they're
That's
talking about how they're going to explain where Mulan was and they're going to explain where Ruby is. I'm like, I don't care. I'm just glad that they're back.
Yes.
Yeah,
I mean, Ruby, I don't care. You don't have to explain where she was. Whatever. Mulan, yeah, maybe you do need to explain where she was. But I don't care how Lancelot's alive. I'm just glad that he is.
He's good at surviving. Or Korra's bad
Come
at
on,
killing.
like I said, I say they should make Lancelot or make Mulan and Ruby serious regulars, and then get rid of the evil one.
No, not
Regina. I mean,
Selena.
I wish they could get rid of
Selena?
Regina, but yes. I mean, come on,
No.
make her a recurring. Don't make her a serious regular. Like seriously.
No, she can stay.
I'm just glad that they finally decided it's time to, bring Mulan back, give her her just due, because she never really had a story of her own. Now she's going to have that, and they're going to address the LGBT thing. What pisses me off is that as soon as this information came out, you-know-who's that feel so fucking entitled that were bitching for 4 years that they weren't getting any representation are now bitching that the representation that they're getting isn't what they want because they don't want representation. They just want their couple.
They don't care about representation, and they never did.
Nope. I want.
They just want their couple.
They use it as a straw man argument to try and push their couple, and oh wait, look, their couple is never going to happen. This is how sad I feel about that.
I have to.
What? I just want my Can you give me bisexual Ruby, please?
I would love to
bisexual
see-
Ruby Lucas. Well, confirmation of bisexual Ruby Lucas.
I have to say I don't want Ruby to be Mulan's
I would love
love
to see
interest.
either Ruby and Mulan or Mulan and
Merida?
or Merida and Ruby. I think that's Merida.
Yeah, it's kind of curious that they're
if
bringing Ruby and
she-
Mulan back at almost the same
But
time.
I don't want
That's-
Ruby to be a love interest. I want Shang, but he has to be a girl. So, like with Jack, they should change the gender and make
that's a
him
plan.
Yes, I am
female
really.
Shang.
You know, if I was.
And it's
wishing
highly
girl,
unlikely anyway that Merida would be on the show.
Yeah, because they said they're not really going to get into the relationship until 5B. So
Yes,
probably
you know
won't
what?
be Merida, because Merida probably won't be around that long, which
5A
makes me sad.
So.
You know what? If I were a wishing person, which 3 seasons ago I was, oh how you burned me. If I was a more hopeful person, I would be hoping for my red beauty, but I know I don't trust this
Oh,
writer,
God.
so. Red beauty would be so beautiful.
I think that any other ship, I
Lisa?
think where Belle is concerned, any other side have sank at this point. Yeah.
Okay, I can't really hear
Yeah,
her, but I think
you're
she
breaking
said,
up, Lisa.
I think she said that Rumble sucks.
Hello?
Basically.
Essentially, yes.
We all know
Okay,
it. Even Robert Carlyle knows it.
Hello?
okay, let's go to
You
the
keep
next.
dropping out, Lisa.
Yeah, like we understand half of what you say.
We got the gist. Anyway, let's go to the next question from Joy.
No, I was saying that I think outside of probably is not going to be associated with any other ship.
Oh.
Yeah. So let's go to the next question from Joy, who wants to know where does Hook meet Emma for the first time in the premiere, in Storybrooke or Camelot?
Camelot.
Yes,
Pamela.
he meets Emma in Camelot.
Camelot.
And they have a reunion, as far
And
as
he
we've
apparently
been told.
pulls her away from doing something really, really bad.
Yes, which I guess would be to
Like
Merida.
the main,
Yeah, I'm thinking
and
she's
becomes
about to
the
like squeeze Merida's heart to dust or something.
Probably.
Ooh.
and pretty much sets himself up as the thus far by being everywhere all the time.
I have zero problems with that.
I know three of the 4 sneak peeks was all Hook. I was like, yes, this is awesome.
Because
More Captain Cobra.
people have been saying that Hook is all over
The
the
male
episode. All over the episode, so most
And
of
that
the...
he is now the male lead, like within the
I
already.
really hope that his screen time in the premiere sort of reflects the amount of screen time he's going to have throughout the arc. Maybe not in every episode. I know some episodes are going to, it's going to wax and wane and whatever, but the overall arc will have him featured just as
As
much.
long as there's a lot more Hook than Queen, I'm so happy.
Okay, so
Also, there needs to be
let's...
more Charming.
Yes.
More Captain
Let's
Shannon.
see if we have some other question. Okay, so let's go to some old discussion. Anonymous says, there is a lot of stupid drama going on about Emma being weak because she's wearing a dress. Is this
Yeah.
question from the past, from season 4? You guys, and Anonymous
Haven't
says
we
that
been
you
over
guys,
this already?
Anonymous says you guys always have the best opinions. Can you share your
Oh,
thoughts?
thank you. Thank you very much.
We try.
So, what are your thoughts? I
I
guess
Dress?
don't give a shit what she wears. I mean, I know everything
Hello.
she wears has meaning. There's nothing that they wear that isn't picked specifically for a reason. But just because she wears a dress doesn't mean that she can't kick ass in it. That is such like a misogynistic idea that just because she's wearing a pink dress to go out on a date, that suddenly means that she's no longer, badass. That's so stupid.
And I'm sorry, but the first scene Emma Swan appeared in, she was wearing a dress, and she's absolutely badass in it.
And she's going to be, in a dress in Camelot with the long white dress that she looks really pretty in. So kindly fuck off.
She looks so
crazy people.
gorgeous.
Exactly.
And then
I would love for someone to tell Queen Guinevere that she's not a badass because she's wearing a dress, and see how that turns out.
No one. You notice no one says
down,
these things. You notice no one says these things about Queen though. Queen
Of
goes
course
around
not,
in
because
dresses all the
Queen
time.
is so badass. Well, she's crying and crying.
It's
and
only
ripping
Emma
off her
who gets this
prints.
crazy bullshit.
And
it
I
comes
guess
from,
if you want to know more for our opinions about Emma and dresses, we did this whole work last year, so go look at the
Listen to
pictures, at the podcast from episode 4,
The
The Apprentice, or maybe the episode before, because that's when we first got pictures of the dress, and I'm guessing we addressed it. I don't remember because I'm getting old, but I think we did.
I think we did too.
You know where all this comes from. Most of the people that have this opinion that she's no longer badass because she's wearing a dress are those of a specific fandom who believe that she is the butch half of the ship and should always be dressed butch-like, whereas it's okay for Regina to wear her dresses and her pantsuits because she's the femme one. That's why.
That's bullshit.
Okay, so Anonymous, since we're talking about dresses, Anonymous wants to know, what do you guys think is happening in the picture with Emma in the white dress kissing Hook?
Well, I have a really emo one.
Okay.
I mean, if you want, I can go. Everyone is so cute and fluffy, but no, mine is that it's a nightmare.
No, it's real.
Everything
real.
looks so pretty.
Well, no, it's real because that's the same dress she's wearing in all the other episodes, so it has to be real.
Yes.
I think he's just taking her out for a nice day, nice walk, nice horse ride, a date.
Yeah. It's the Camelot version of a date.
My idea was that since before we got the other picture, that it was a dream that turned into a nightmare.
The Dark Swan's just fucking with him. Oh, I'm sure some version of that will happen.
No, I mean like it's Emma's nightmare. That where everything is happy and then she like rips out his heart or something like that.
Yeah.
Or hurts him, and then she wakes up. Yeah, I'm evil. I know that.
If she wakes up, will she be with Killian?
Well, according to that scene with him on the bed with the string of pearls between his teeth, you never know.
Okay, so we have a question about that picture. So Anonymous wants to know, what was everyone's reaction when they first saw the picture of Colin posing on the bed in Camelot? Do you think Killian and Emma will have sexy times in Camelot now that it's been revealed that she's still pretty much herself during this time, even though she's struggling with the darkness?
Yes, I think it's finally going to happen.
Well, my first thought was, holy fuck, man.
Well, yeah, my first thought was, holy fuck, how am I still alive?
Holy fuck, that man should not be illegal.
No, really should not.
I mean, I know that the temptation will be there, trust. It's always there because they love each other so much and they have such passion and such intensity. But Hook is also aware of the fact that she's struggling, and right now, for them to do that when she's not in the best place, not a good idea.
No, I think it's going to be early enough in the arc. I think if it happens, it's going to be in like the second or third episode where she's still pretty much normal and that it'll be okay. But it'll be, but when they get, that's the thing. We have the scene with the bug is in episode 2, right?
Right.
Yes.
Okay. So if they have sexy times in episode 2 in Camelot, and she's coming on to him in Storybrooke, then that would show the him struggling with wanting to be with her, but he knows he can't because she's evil.
Parallels. Okay.
Exactly.
Let's go to the next question. We still have a lot of questions from Tumblr. If anyone wants to send questions live, the Q&A app should be working, but I don't actually know for sure. So maybe it's not working. So just try to say hi. And
I wish I could, but Michelle and I are on our phone, so we can't check.
Okay, but let's go to another question. Hooked on Killian for Life 28 wants to know, what do you guys think is happening in the scene from the new spoiler photos we got where Captain Swan are riding the horse together? Killian gives Emma the pink rose and the kiss. Do you think it's real or a dream of some sort? What are your thoughts? I guess we've pretty much said we think it's real. And the roses seem to be a theme because in episode 7, the one they're shooting now, we see
Merlin
Killian.
and Nimue.
Yeah, and we see Killian with the roses again in episode 7.
Yeah, and there's
And
Arthur and Guinevere,
so
young
yeah,
Arthur and Guinevere.
so they seem to be a team. What do you think they could mean?
Well,
That Camelot's a romantic place.
yeah, that too. But remember, Arthur gives Guinevere a rose, but she later betrays him with Lancelot. And I think that, if Merlin's giving Nimue a rose, that he gets betrayed by Nimue and it has to do with the whole Dark One business. Because I think Nimue is the first Dark One, FYI. So
Ooh, that would be good. I
with
love
Emma
that.
and Killian with the roses, it makes me worried that whatever triggers Emma into turning into the Dark Swan, that it has something to do with some kind of betrayal. Now remember, the person receiving the rose is the one who does the betraying. So this is just a thing that Emma somehow betrays Hook.
Or she thinks he betrayed her
Yeah.
and goes psycho.
Yeah.
I think
Okay.
that's gonna be it. I think something's going to happen, a misunderstanding, and I bet you anything that Queen's gonna be in her trying to be helpful but really fucks everything up.
Well,
And she's
Okay.
gonna think it was Killian. Yeah, because yeah.
Well, also,
I-
don't forget, they're going to have, if Arthur's shady and her dad is broing out with the shady guy, that's going to upset her.
And since Arthur is so shady, he may be the one who makes it look like her parents and Killian and Henry betrayed her, but they really didn't. If
Yes.
he wants her to go dark, if he wants her to be alone for whatever reason, I mean, I have some thoughts on the reason, but they're based on the Hollywood Reported spoilers.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
so
was just about to say the same thing,
I was
Serena.
just gonna say something like that too. So I was like, wait, no, I can't.
So I'm
this-
gonna talk about them next week.
Okay.
This betrayal that's supposed to happen, regardless on what side it comes from, it could be a perceived one, and it might not necessarily be real. I mean, you have to remember, as soon as she arrives in the Enchanted Forest, she's got, Donnie Darko there whispering her brain
Right.
in the form of Rumpelstiltskin, and he might, he's going to be on her the whole time, and he might make her believe something or think she sees something that's not really happening, but he's making her think it is by the way he's talking to her.
Right.
So whatever the betrayal is, it might not even be real. It might just be perceived.
Yeah.
Yeah, definitely.
I think that's more likely because it's highly unlikely that her loved ones would willingly, knowingly betray her. I think it's more psychological than that.
I was going to
Emma's
say
gonna
except for Regina, but she's not a loved one.
Yeah. The thing that made me laugh is from Jennifer's latest interview with Entertainment Weekly when she says, actually what Dark Swan does is she refuses to help them. She doesn't cause the problem. She just refuses to help solve it. So basically she takes a vacation.
As
She's
she
unfair.
should.
That's the evil thing she does.
I think she's earned it.
That's so American. That's so capitalistic. She takes a vacation and she's evil.
Well, she also said that it's possible that later on in the arc that Emma starts to maybe cause some of the mayhem rather than just sitting back and watching them flail.
Yep, I just imagine a montage of just Dark Ones being evil, like waking up at 11 a.m., doing her nails, going to the spa. That's her evil montage.
Taking care of her house.
Yeah. Doing laundry, going to the beach. Those are
Trying to
her
seduce her pirate.
Those are
Ooh,
evil
yeah.
deeds.
If this is
Yeah.
evil, I don't want to see her good.
Having wild, dirty monkey bang bang with the pirate.
We're well trying
Pirate
to.
boyfriend.
I don't
It's
think
like,
he's
come
gonna.
on.
Okay, let's go to another question.
She's
Okay,
like, come on, I just want to have sex with my really hot boyfriend.
okay. Since we're talking sex, of course we have a sex question.
I wouldn't be surprised, and I would think I'd be surprised if we don't get a sex question.
We wouldn't be us if we
No,
didn't.
we would not.
Anonymous says, do you think we will ever see any kind of Captain Swan love scene? I'm starting to have my doubts at this point. I just think the writers have had many opportunities to have Captain Swan have that moment be shown in some way already, and we just have not gotten it. Are you guys worried at all that we might not ever get to see Emma and Killian have that moment that we all want to see that badly? What are your thoughts? And
Okay.
second sex
Oh,
question.
dear.
Let's do the sex questions together.
Yes.
Anonymous says, I don't think there will be an implied sex scene for Captain Swan. This is ABC, so I can see them showing some of it, not saying that it will be like HBO, and it doesn't need to be. But
Well,
I
it does.
know me and the rest of the fans are going to be excited when we do see it, which might be in 5B. My opinion is that as long as it's not in a crypt, I'm happy.
And them saying that they would never show anything implied snowing, Rumble's Lena, Regina, and Robin in the crypt. Yeah, they'll show it.
They're
They
gonna
won't show
show
the whole thing, but they will imply it. Sure as
They're
hell.
going
I mean-
to show enough that it's going to be clear that it happened. We're probably
Yes,
going
I
to
mean,
get a post-coital scene, which is perfectly fine.
You know what? If How I Met Your Mother, if not How I Met Your Mother, How to Get Away with Murder can show Connor and Oliver basically naked, both of them.
How to
I
Get
think
Away with
Captain Swan
Murder
could do it.
airs at 10.
Yeah, but that's on at 10, dear.
Shut up.
Once is on at 8.
And shut
But-
up, okay? I'm
Shut
no,
up
I'm
with your
making a
logic.
point. What logic?
You know,
It's like,
The reason why it couldn't happen in seasons past was because one, Emma wasn't ready and they really weren't together. Then when they were, they got so bogged down with Frozen Starline and Queens of Darkness, the main characters didn't have a chance to breathe. This season is a perfect chance for that implied confirmation because the story is about her. So
Well, not only that, but I think they wanted to wait until Emma's feelings were declared. Once she said, I love you, now they can do it. I really think that's the only thing they were waiting on. And they
Good point.
needed to get to
Good
the
point.
end of the season for her to say it. So now that she said it, they can go to that. They can take it to the next level, like Emma was telling Regina in the AU, that she can take that next step now because she's said what she feels.
yes. Well, I think about
Well, she might have meant to say "I love you" in those leather pants.
So,
Unlikely though.
so Shannon apparently can't join, but I sent her like 3 invites, so I don't know what to do.
Well, she just might have to set this one out.
The Google Hangouts never works, but it works better than Skype, so
Yes.
we need to use this. At least I hope they fix it because we always have problems with the invites. So
Yeah,
seriously, I
just-
never get invites.
yeah. But today you did. Today it was
No, my phone gets invites. I don't get invites. My phone gets invites because I have the app.
Yeah, I
automatically-
logged into the app and it said join
Like,
video
my
call.
my phone automatically tells me you have a new video call.
Oh, mine didn't even
but
do
I
that.
checked on the my phone on the but I checked on the computer and yeah, there was no invite.
Oh dear. Anyway.
Okay, so
Anyway,
They don't need to hear about our
yeah,
hangout problem.
our business. So,
Behind
oh,
the scenes of the podcast.
we
Yeah.
have a question from Tumblr that we just got from
Like right now.
Lizzie Cap. I'm sorry if I'm not pronouncing your name right. And she wants to know, does Lancelot being back mean that other dead characters have room to come back?
No,
Not
people, Neil is
Neil.
not coming
Not
back.
Neil.
No, it just means that Korra lied.
I mean, other
Dead.
characters, other dead characters could come
People.
back.
Neil
No,
is
just-
Neil's
not
just
dead.
coming
Neil's
back.
dead. Get over it.
It just means that Lancelot was never dead. Korra never killed him. That's all it means.
And they did say as soon as the episode of season 2 where Korra killed him aired that we didn't actually see him die. We just
Exactly.
heard her say it, and she's a lying liar who lies. So yeah, they did have this in mind to bring him back since.
Yeah,
Since
I never
season
believed
2.
he was dead.
Me neither.
So apparently Shannon got the
Nobody knows it.
invite, but there was a video call with no one, so this is
Ugh.
creepy. Anyway,
Besides, look, the deaths we've seen on screen, Grant's been dead for 4 years. Korra's been dead for 3, and Neil's been dead for a year and a half. If you're dead, you're dead. Seriously. You're not coming back.
Yeah. Don't
Yeah,
ever
and
come back, Walsh.
thanks TV Line for trying to have that whole business with the MRJ coming back for a flashback prediction crap.
yeah, that's
Yeah, that's not happening.
Well, I know. I wish they'd stop catering to the bagel swanners who read their site. That's all they do.
I mean, they've said Adam and Eddie like 300 times that it's not coming back. If people still want to believe that they will, who cares? I mean, anyway, do you guys have any questions, any comments about the episode?
I expect to be let down by everything that's not Captain Swan, but I will be pleasantly surprised if I'm not.
Yeah, I've got no expectations.
I mean,
I'm just-
based on the sneak peeks, I'm excited. I think there is some good action, some good sass, and some great Captain Cobra stuff coming up, and I'm really excited for the Captain Swan stuff. But I'm not going into it. I mean, I'm excited to watch it, but I'm not going into it with really high expectations. I'm keeping them maybe not low, but kind of somewhere in the middle. So that I
Low.
won't be disappointed if I see something that's bad that I don't.
the land of low expectations is the place to be, because then you can be pleasantly surprised.
True.
I'm actually excited. I can't wait to see the reunion and Jennifer's acting with the Dark Swan and everything. So yeah, I'm actually more excited for this premiere than I was for the season 4 premiere, because with that one I knew that half the premiere would be Frozen, and I mean I enjoyed Frozen more than I did the Queens of Darkness, but I was
Crystal,
looking forward
I
to
miss
the
you.
characters. No, we knew, not the ones from Frozen. So yeah, I hope this will be better. I think it will be better actually.
That
I
was
miss
another thing that
Kristoff.
I was. That was another thing that I was worried about, because in 4A I had no problem with Frozen. I enjoyed the way that they did the story, and the actors were great. But the problem is they squeezed so much out of it that they didn't leave room for anything else, and a lot of important storylines got shafted. And based on, before we got all these sneak peeks, when we were just looking at the promos, we're seeing like 4 of the same promos with none of the main characters, just the new characters, Merida, Arthur, and all were like oh my God, Jesus, can we have something
Well-
with Swan? Can we
Well,
have
again, but this is like I got an ask about this the other day, and the reason why they keep advertising the new characters because they're still, however futilely, trying to bring in new viewers. I mean, look out how many people tuned in just to see Frozen. So they're trying to appeal to Arthurian legend people and going, hey, King Arthur's on this show, come watch it. You know, that's what they do. That's their job as advertisers. The people who are already invested in the main characters are already going to watch. They don't need to advertise to those people. They need to advertise to people who aren't watching.
I just don't want the main characters, and especially Emma, being that this is her story. I don't want them to get swallowed up by.
This is why you don't listen to you don't listen to the promo monkeys and their terrible, terrible posters. Can we talk about the poster?
Lord Jesus. Oh my
God!
God.
There's a question here. There's a question here from Shannon. Do you think that Selena's baby will be magical? I mean, what was that magical shield that pushed Hook into the wall in her jail cell? It's gonna be a charmed baby like
Wyatt.
Like its mother.
Like Wyatt,
Oh, no.
Like Hope from the originals.
Oh,
And
God.
don't mention that. Tarina, we had a good run with Wyatt. Okay? Why do you have to do
Hope is
that?
adorable. How dare you?
Ew.
You know, I honestly didn't think that the pictures could get any worse than what happened in season 3. And then I saw this poster, and I was like, oh my God, what the hell have you done?
It's embarrassing. It's so embarrassing.
So terrible.
Oh God.
The only
What I can do, a better
only-
one blindfolded with
the
my
only
feet.
the only weird thing about the poster is the fact that Hook is clearly on the side away from all the people who are from the Enchanted Forest. So it's fueling the speculation that maybe Killian has a connection to Camelot that the others don't. But other than that, it's atrocious and needs to be burned.
And Robin has no feet. Oh, he has no.
There's no Henry.
You've got Hook's sword sticking out from Regina's butt. You've got Belle staring at Rumple's crotch. And the differences in the sizes between the characters, like you got Snow, who's mammoth size, and Charming is teeny tiny, like a dwarf. It's like, what the hell did you guys do? Did you just like grab a bunch of old pictures and just throw them on there in any which way?
They got shrinky dinks, and they threw them on the page.
I mean, none of the placement makes any sense. It looks like they just took a bunch of pictures and photoshopped them on there, like, here.
Yes, that's exactly what they did. I mean, not even the one for 3B was this bad.
Actually, the 3B one was really good. That was nice in place. It was well, like, the proportions were all good, and the background was it looked like it was professionally done. This just looked like some idiot, you know, in the corner office just went, okay, Photoshop, click, okay, you're done. I'm like, what the fuck? Really?
Yeah, the promos aren't very good, but at the end of the day, it's really the writers we have to depend on for a good
And they're
arc.
not very good.
And blame.
Yeah.
True.
And they're not very good either.
But when you think about it, this is just new territory because this whole flashback with Camelot, this is so much better than showing the old characters just interacting with other characters, because Emma is actually part of this flashback arc, so we get so much more of her, and that's why I'm happy about it.
Yeah, that's an excellent point, Ro.
Yeah, because before all the flashbacks didn't have her in it, and she was kind of on the outside, and now she's a part of all this, which is what we've always wanted.
Yeah, it's you know, not the mistake that they made in 3A when they sent everybody to Neverland, and we never saw Storybrooke. Now it's split between doing the flashbacks in Camelot that Emma will be in, and the flashback and the current story in Storybrooke where she's evil.
Okay, so any comments? Any last comments?
Oh, yeah, excited for Sunday! Woo! Excited for Sunday!
I'm
Yeah, so looking,
excited for Sunday, and I hate the fact that I have to watch a stupid drama about oil for Scott Michael Foster.
Come on.
But yeah,
oh dear.
I miss Kristoff. No, I'm excited
don't
about the
forget-
Captain Swan. And that's it. And Emma.
And don't forget, please watch the special beforehand at 7 p.m. Dark Swan Rises. And if you can, watch it live. Watch the show live to keep the ratings up. Please.
Yeah, that's a good point.
And
Okay.
review and rate us on iTunes. Even if you
Okay.
hate us. Well, no,
Well, seeing
not
as-
if you hate us, but, like,
Oh,
no. If you
no.
love us.
Say something nice.
Exactly.
Because Serena's feelings are easily hurt.
Yeah, I just can't take feedback, so don't give it to me. I don't want it.
You can
Well,
tell
I just
me
have a-
if you don't like it, but I will probably thank you. But
Yeah, I just have
yeah. Nice
Ro?
comment, Serena.
Ro is trying to talk. Let Ro talk. Ro?
Yeah. So looking back before all this happened, like with the crocodile, we had the Lady of the Lake, and that was the first reference to Camelot. What do you guys actually like about that particular episode? I know it's not Captain Swan, but it was
Oh,
a really
I love
good episode.
Lady of the Lake.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
yeah,
the
me
one
too.
with that's the one with Siren Snow, right?
Mm.
No,
No,
that's the one with the wedding.
Oh,
Lancelot.
right, Lancelot. Okay. Well, I love Lancelot. Lancelot's my favorite Arthurian character, so yay, Lancelot.
And I love it's a big charming episode and a big snow episode. And they have their secret wedding and it's adorable and snowing is adorable.
Yes, it's a very solid, charming family episode. There's hardly any Regina in it.
Okay.
Those are my favorites.
Okay, so I think that's it for this episode. Thank you everyone for listening. This episode will be on iTunes soon if my laptop lets me. And we'll be back next week to talk about the episode. You can listen to this if you missed the live broadcast. I don't know why I'm saying this now. If you missed the beginning or whatever, you can listen to this on YouTube. It should already be online or like in 10 minutes. So really soon. Okay. Thank you everyone for listening. Bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.